Good evening, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I am fixing something for a change. So what are we fixing today? Well, in France there's a lot of these flying around. It is a kerosene paraffin hot air heater, and they do them in lots of different sizes and lots of different power outputs as well. This is a small one, probably, in fact we'll have a look in a minute, but it's around about 2000 watts, something like that. I have one that I heat most of the downstairs of my house with upstairs. That's 4 kilowatts, 4000 watts, and they're amazing and super reliable until they break. What's wrong with this one? Well, let's have a look first. What model is it? So this is a Tectro 703 injection. It's pretty straightforward, easy to operate. In the top here you have a canister. In the canister you put fuel that you can buy in any supermarket. Right, so the best thing for me to do is give you a demonstration of one that works, so I'll do that now. Okay, so here we are with the known good working one. It's 4000 watts. It's an inverter 6007. It saved my life basically the last 2 winters. No heating in the house other than this and the wood stove in the front, so it's been great. They are not completely electric free. They do some which are, but not this type. This is electronic, so you don't have to light it manually or anything like that. But more importantly, it actually does take a lot of electric when it's started up, strangely. I can demonstrate that, but it was on one of my videos when I did the solar panels at the other house. You did get to see that anyway. So I'll show you what I mean. So first thing we're going to do is just quickly have a look at how much power we're using currently from the grid. So it's 550 watts, and that's direct from the Linky downstairs. Did do a video on that as well. Anyway, so we'll press go, set the temperature 20, room is 21, so let's just do 23 for sake of argument now. And then look, so here you go. It takes around 750 roughly while it heats up, and that's for about, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute maybe, something like that. Anyway, it's now heating up. Same, the fan has started, it's pumping fuel in, and there's a glow plug which is what's taking the power. So yeah, 600 or 700 watts there. It was only while editing the video, there we go, that you're watching now, which is weird. I thought you might be interested to know if this produces carbon monoxide, because I've seen an awful lot of people on sites, Facebook, that sort of stuff, saying they're not going to get these because they produce carbon monoxide. A fully working one doesn't. We actually have, I don't know if you can see, so currently 0. So we're going to go down. This has been on, by the way, for a while now, and it's blowing directly into it. 0, no carbon monoxide. Dog wants to go out at the most inappropriate times. But it's a good chance for me to show you one of the features I made. So let's go back. So it started, you can see 1700 watts. Right, now it's dropped down to 590. See that? Anyway, dog wants to go out. So if we're going to put the dog out, press the dog button. There we go, that's where the dog goes out. So I can keep an eye on her. All right. That's night vision as well, so at night you can see where the dog goes. Then when she's finished, oh, there we go. She's come back up, waiting to come in. So she's back in. And all I do is press that, back to normal. Anyway, getting back to the heater. So now it's running. It's going to heat up to 23 degrees. Then the fan slows down, keeps the room at that temperature until you turn it off or it runs out of fuel. So that's it. That's a known good one. So let's go back to the other one. That shows you how one works. Now, I picked this one up for 40 euros, and that's quite a good price, except it doesn't work. What's wrong with it? Show you. Okay, so it's warming up now. So inside there is a glow plug which is heating up. Once it gets the temperature, we'll then spray the kerosene on and ignite it with a piezoelectric igniter. Sucks air in the back, passes it over that, and it's a catalyst, so it's not a direct flame as such. So there's no carbon monoxide that comes out of this, but the downside of the catalyst is produces water vapor. So you may find with these that makes the room a bit humid, but that's it. Anyway, it takes the air, blows it over the catalyst and fires it out the front, and you can set the temperature you want, and that's the current temperature in the basement. You can also set the clock and a timer as well. So let's just wait for this to fire up and then see if we can reproduce the fault that it had. There we go. It's convinced that there is no fuel in it. Obviously there is, because I'm not that daft. So we'll just turn that off for now and unplug it. So let's talk about the fuel, how that works. Inside here is the tank. I shall take that out for you so you can have a look. And there's, let me spin around, a level indicator, and it shows that it's full, and you can tell by the way it's full as well. So we're going to put this to one side because these will actually operate if these are not in, and I'll show you why shortly. So inside the heater is a secondary reservoir at the bottom, just down there, and in that is this brown plug which has a spike in the middle, and the spike goes into the bottom of the container, pushes up a valve and allows fuel to drop in. Then it allows air to go back up into the container when the level drops, so it keeps it constantly topped up. So you can actually have this running, pull the tank out, go fill it up and still keep the machine running. But this one obviously doesn't do that. So what we've got to do now is take the case off. Let's do that, have a look inside and see what we can figure out. Okay, so you can see, I mean, it's quite old. I'll just show you some of the things in here. This is obviously where it all happens, in here, and this heats up this section here, and air is blown over this. That's like a little window, you can see it heating up. This is where the fuel comes in. Okay, I can see something already wrong. This is quite an easy fix. Rosie's barking at the sheep. She can come down here, there's no problem, but she just likes to bark at the sheep. This is the pump. When it pumps it up now, sprays it into there. This is for any, I think S would be for any return fuel. That all works fine, but the level sensor is there, and look, it's popped out. Oh no! Else, you see that? The thing with the yellow, blue and grey wire coming out tells you how much fuel is in this reservoir at the bottom here. We can see in the back there that our level sensor popped up. Now I'm presuming that's some kind of float device which tells you whether this has got enough fuel in or not. So let's see if we can pop that back in. Now you come down to see me now. And there we go. I don't know if you can see that. I just pushed it down with my finger and it kind of popped in. Fine. Right, let me reconnect the circuit board and then we'll fire it up. Okay, so the startup sequence, the pumps, there's a preheat glow plug in there, then a pump starts when it gets to the right temperature, then the fan at the back there starts, and then it ignites it with this igniter in the side, and you can't see it but it is super warm now, so it's blowing hot air straight out. So I'm going to leave it running for 10 minutes because it would easily have, well, you just saw it before. Make sure it doesn't stop or there's problems, and that's it. Hopefully it's fixed. 15 minutes later, still working, still running off that one reservoir in the bottom there. So I'm going to reassemble it now. I'm going to vacuum it all out, reassemble it, then that'll go back and live in my bedroom. So this is actually quite a crucial piece of equipment for one of my videos coming up, which is on how to save money on your electric bill, and yeah, more will be explained, so stay tuned for that. But so far I've managed to save approximately £500 a year just by a few simple steps, so keep tuned for that video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, click like. Yeah, if you want you could buy me a coffee. If this has just saved you 300 quid, then links in the description. See you on the next one.